The Chainsaw Man manga is a manga that debuted back in 2018 and it concluded part 1 of its story at the end of 2020. This particular manga was a very different story that gave a fresh and new experience to the fans of shonen manga. The action is always intense and very dark at certain points of the story, and the mangaka really portrays a very gritty and horrifying atmosphere to the many devils that are seen in the manga. The characters within Chainsaw Man are not your typical Shonen Jump cast, with everyone having unique traits and different characteristics. This is especially the case with our main protagonist, who throughout the story is trying to find a purpose and goal to achieve within his actions. The manga gets you attached to the cast of characters, which makes the path they take and the way they develop very compelling and interesting. Along with the characters, the plot is always taking different turns, which makes predicting what's going to happen next in the story almost impossible, and that's one part of Chainsaw Man that gets me so invested into the story. The art within the manga is incredible, and if you have read Fire Punch, which is the author Fujimoto's previous work, you can tell that the mangaka has definitely improved his artwork with the story of Chainsaw Man. With the end of the manga and the teaser for the anime being released, I, along with the other fans of the Chainsaw Man manga, was excited and hyped to see the trailer for the anime that will be shown at MAPPA's anniversary event. The trailer just dropped a couple hours ago and my goodness, it looks amazing. Coming into the event, I didn't expect the trailer for the anime to look this amazing and aesthetic. Every frame is incredibly detailed and looks so goddamn fluid. From what we saw in the trailer, I wouldn't be surprised if the actual anime looked as good or even better than the crazy animation we saw in JJK, which was one of MAPPA's best productions. Everyone's character design was spot on, and the Chainsaw Man transformation itself looked really clean. Some CGI was used for the chainsaw, but in all honesty it does not look bad at all. The beginning of the trailer creates a very calm and chill atmosphere that gives us a glimpse of the characters interacting with each other before completely throwing us into high octane and intense scenes that create even more excitement for the upcoming anime. From the scenes shown in the trailer, the upcoming season appears to be covering a lot of the manga and potentially the entirety of part 1. With the story of Chainsaw Man, the manga continuously gets more intense as the story progresses, so it'll be exciting to see how MAPPA will adapt part 1 of the story. The production of the upcoming season has some very big names on the project that should definitely make the hype moments that the upcoming season will showcase very promising. The composer for the anime did the music for both A Silent Voice and Devilman Crybaby, which are both incredibly successful anime that are known for their music. The director worked on series such as Hunter x Hunter and Jujutsu Kaisen, which everyone knows is an incredibly well done anime. The rest of the staff working on Chainsaw Man are also some of the best in the space, so suffice it to say the anime is in very good hands. Due to the quality of the animation and the themes and tropes that Chainsaw Man portrays, I think the anime will appeal to many within the community with the fresh experience that the story will provide, along with the aesthetic look that everyone appreciates. The manga is very different, and at first glance you wouldn't assume that the story is shonen due to it being so much more different to the current stuff we see in Shonen Jump. The manga is very disturbing and gritty at times with the way they portray things, so if you enjoy that type of story you will most likely enjoy the story of Chainsaw Man. The experience I had while reading this manga was very intense and entertaining, and as I said before, everything the characters do and the path they take is very unpredictable, and the story definitely keeps you on your toes. This is something that Fujimoto does incredibly well, and he excelled in this not only in Chainsaw Man but in his previous manga, Fire Punch. The manga definitely did a lot better than I was expecting when first going into the story of Chainsaw Man, with it doing incredible numbers in terms of sales and it becoming one of the most popular manga in the community right now. With the hype and anticipation surrounding Chainsaw Man and the promotional material we have seen so far, I honestly believe that Chainsaw Man could become one of the biggest anime with the upcoming season. The concept is something a lot of people will find interesting, and the overall story is very compelling and action heavy, which most people in the community are fans of. The characters are also very interesting, and with Chainsaw Man it's very easy to get invested into the cast of characters, which in my opinion is very important for a shonen story. After seeing the trailer, the anime seems to be on track to become an even better adaptation to what we saw with Jujutsu Kaisen, which will be exciting to see. With JJK, I felt like the anime elevated what we saw in the manga, so if Chainsaw Man gets the same treatment and quality adaptation, it will be a better and new experience for the readers of the manga and the anime only viewers. In conclusion, from what we have seen since the anime has been announced and the incredibly aesthetic trailer, MAPPA are on track to drop an incredible adaptation, which I am definitely excited for, as Chainsaw Man has quickly become one of my favorite mangas. I really do hope that MAPPA keeps the gritty and gory look that Fujimoto portrayed in the manga, as that's a major part of the story and the Chainsaw Man character. If you have made it this far into the video, I appreciate you for hearing my thoughts on Chainsaw Man, and if you haven't yet read the manga and are waiting for the anime, you are in for an amazing experience. If you enjoyed the video and you are a fan of Chainsaw Man or anime and manga in general, be sure to like and subscribe, as I am coming out with a ton of new content for you to watch. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.